Having survived depression and a divorce, Dr. Amrel Shamaya, mindset transformation coach, entrepreneur, transformational speaker, author of 15 books and counting, philanthropist, mentor, and woman of God, is here with us this morning. And she's going to share her story as well as share how you can find your true and authentic self. Morning, Doc. How are you
Morning,
doing?
Doc. Welcome.
Good morning. Good morning.
By the way, she has an honorary doctorate in divinity, a master's degree in business administration with first class honors,
Wow.
a bachelor's degree in theology and counseling with first class honors, and numerous certifications in the coaching world, including certified life coach, certified business and entrepreneur coach, certified mindset coach, certified confidence coach, and she sleeps for about 3 seconds per day. Don't.
I do.
Where do you find time to do so many things? But let me start with, who is a mindset coach? Explain that to me.
Okay, well, a mindset coach is someone who helps you to configure your mind so that we can hack into those areas that are giving you problems and find your true authentic self. But I'm a mindset transformation coach, which means I focus more on the soul issues along with healing and mindset to get you peace, authenticity, and unveil your true self.
All right, before Dahlia, explain to me what would be happening to me. Why would I want to see someone like you?
If you're trying to find success and you feel like you're stuck in a rut or you are hurting and you don't know how to get from point A to point B, what I do is I provide the bridge that you need where you are right now to get you to where you want to be.
Okay.
Yeah. Doc, how you define your true self? Because I feel like humans are so dynamic. We change with time. We grow. Some of us regress. So what's the true self?
The true self is the authentic you that is at peace with yourself. And one of the reasons I find that this is really helpful to us as individuals, especially as a person who's a church leader, we tend to have facades. We have faux selves. We have, all kinds of things that really do not define who we truly are. So when we put our heads on our pillows at night, are we able to say, whew, this was a great day because I'm a complete peace with who I am. We can find our true selves, first of all, by identifying our values. What is important to me? When I sit down and I look, am I only being fashioned by the external circumstances, by social norms, by societal expectations? If we are not able to find who we truly are inside, what our core foundations are, then we can never be at peace. That's why we have so many persons who are rich, but they are extremely poor in soul because they're lonely, they're successful, but they have not found who they truly are. And so they're not at peace with themselves.
Yeah. Can I tell that I need help?
I am here to help you. Neville, I would love to help you.
No, I'm serious. I mean, can I tell that I'm in a place that I need help to come out of this place? Can I tell that or no?
Yes, you can. Why? How? Because you're not at peace. You're not happy. And happiness in this sense is not dependent on external circumstances. It's when you measure yourself internally. Again, we're not looking at the external circumstances. When you measure yourself internally, do you feel one with who you truly are? Have you pushed towards a goal, achieved that goal, but you're still not satisfied? Have you been carrying hurts from the past? And every time these hurts come up, it sets you back. You're in self-sabotage mode. You are in shutdown mode. If you find that this is happening with you, then this is a trigger and a sign to say that you do need help. That's why because I do life coaching as well. I help you get from where you are to where you want to go by providing a strategic plan that is unique to you so that you can achieve your goals, become authentic, and find peace.
Yeah, one of the interesting things I see here is, where do I see myself in 5, 10, 20 years? And I thought it was interesting because it's saying, who am I going to be in order to find my truth? How does that work? Why is the future so important to who I am now?
The future is important because the future is all about legacy. The future is all about leaving what was and entering into what should be and what is for you. If you are not able to identify where you want to go, you really won't be able to get there. We all use GPS because we rely on it. We rely on an external satellite that directs us to where we want to go. For somebody like me who is in the Christian faith, we rely on the external satellite of Jesus. If you don't know where you want to go, how are you going to get there? You know, we can jump on a bus. I'm in the St. Catherine area. I can jump on a bus or jump in my car and say, I want to go to Savannah Lamar or I want to go to Clarendon. If I don't have a clear roadmap, I'm going to get lost. And what happens when you get lost? You end up in detours, delays, danger, destructive behaviors. So that is why persons like us, mindset transformation coaches, life coaches, we help you with that map to say, all right, I am right here now. For example, a few years ago, I was depressed and extremely broke. You understand? I had to come up with a plan along with my faith to get me to now owning 3 businesses and being an entrepreneur who is at peace with herself. So I understand that if you don't know where you're going, you don't know how to get there. It has to be a plan. Equally, it gives you motivation to get up every day and say, this is what I want to achieve. This is where I want to go. And then you find somebody like me that says, all right, let's see if we can get you there.
All right, we have a couple of tips here. I'll give you the headline and you could just kind of explain as we have a couple of minutes left in the interview. The first one says, learn about yourself.
Self-knowledge is key. If you're not able to accept yourself, then you won't be able to know who you truly are. For example, I went to a prejudiced high school and the blacks were extremely discriminated. So I wanted to bleach my skin. Went into the store to buy the bleaching cream, and the Lord would have had it. Somebody came in there who was completely bleaching and it went all wrong. They were pink and purple and green. And the Holy Spirit said to me, do you want to look like that? I hadn't learned to accept myself in a situation where blacks, as you can see, the only thing white about me is my coat and my teeth, right? So when I'm in situations like, when I was in a situation like that, I wanted to come out because I didn't accept me. When I started to accept that I'm black and beautiful, then that started to change. My perspective of who I am and who I was supposed to be began to change. So understand who you are and accept yourself. That is one of the first keys to finding authenticity.
I'm glad you did, because you are absolutely black and beautiful. So I'm glad you made
Thank you,
that
Dahlia.
decision.
Thank
It
you
says,
so much.
become motivated about what interests you and others similarly, and other people you care about similarly. Why should I care about other people and trying to find my true self?
Because one of the best ways to find yourself is to give away yourself. When you start to give off yourself and give yourself to something that is meaningful to others, it brings meaning to you also, to know that you have helped somebody to do the same thing you're starting to do. That's why we encourage people to like volunteers at soup kitchens, because sometimes we are not grateful for what we have, thinking that we don't have enough. And then when you start to help somebody who is worse than you, it puts things into perspective for you. That helps you to develop something within your soul that helps to bring out the authentic you.
Develop an interest understanding your strengths and weaknesses.
Strengths and weaknesses are really important. In the coaching world, we use what we call a SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. When we are able to sit down and dissect areas of your life that you're strong in versus areas of your life that you actually need to work on, it helps you not waste time. It helps you to be productive. For example, I love to watch dance, but I couldn't dance to save my life. What if I wanted to do everything dance-wise? I would be wasting my time, because that is not an area of strength. It's just something I enjoy. So when you know who you are, when you know what you're good at, it gives you the ability to focus and helps you find your true self within to get peace.
Yeah. Be willing to honestly reflect on feedback, whether it's flattering or not, whether it's negative or positive.
Yes, feedback is extremely important. Somebody may actually want to come and create harm for you by saying negative things. In that moment, you can actually figure out, are you projecting yourself on me? Or is this something that is really happening within me? Because the key here, Dahlia and Neville, is that we tend to think that people see us how we want them to see us, but that is not so. People see us based on how they perceive us. So when we get feedback, it's important that we sit down and analyze what this feedback is saying. Is this really true? Is this from a trusted source? Is this person just vicious, bad mind, and wicked? Or is it that they actually have seen us for who we truly are? You know, when we do that, self-analysis will help us to develop authenticity inside.
All right, we're going to take one more because we have to go. Know your values.
Okay. Values are extremely important. What is key to you? What do you find important? When you get up, what makes you wake up in the morning? What makes you tick? When you are able to understand your core principles and values, it helps you define where you are now versus where you're supposed to be, and helps you with a map to get there equally.
I'm impressed. Obviously, you know what you're talking about. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. Stay safe.
No problem. It's an honor and pleasure to actually meet you guys virtually too.
Amen. God bless you and your family. Stay safe.
Bless you. Take care.
Bye. Dr. Amaral Shemaiah, mindset transformation coach, and so many, many, many other things.